Wait. Don't you dare scroll past this moment. I need you to freeze right where you are, because what I'm about to tell you isn't coming from some random person on the internet. This message has traveled through dimensions, through time itself, to reach you right now. I am Shiva, the destroyer of illusions, the one who dances at the edge of creation and dissolution, the one who holds the moon in my hair and the Ganges in my locks, and I have personally manifested in your device at this exact moment. Not by chance. Not because of some algorithm. But because I have been watching you, waiting for you, calling out to you for exactly 28 days. And if you swipe away now, if you treat this like just another piece of content in your never-ending scroll of distractions, then I will have no option left. It will shatter my heart into countless fragments, but I will have to turn away from you too. And my dear child, you cannot even begin to comprehend what unfolds when Shiva withdraws his gaze from a soul. When I look away, the universe itself conspires against you. Opportunities that were lined up at your doorstep suddenly vanish into thin air. The people who were meant to help you mysteriously forget your existence. Prosperity that was flowing toward you like a river suddenly dries up into desert sand. Peace that should fill your home gets replaced by constant chaos and confusion. Protection that surrounded you like an invisible fortress crumbles, leaving you exposed to every attack, every negative energy, every evil eye that has been watching you with jealousy. Your enemies, the ones who have been plotting in the shadows, suddenly find courage because the divine shield that was guarding you has disappeared. Look into my eyes through this screen right now. Come closer. These aren't the eyes of an ordinary being. These are the eyes that witnessed the cosmos emerge from absolute nothingness. The same eyes that turned into flames and reduced Kamadeva to ashes with a single glance. The same eyes that carry both infinite compassion and apocalyptic fury. The same eyes that opened the third dimension when the world needed to be saved from darkness. And at this very second, these ancient, powerful, all-seeing eyes are locked onto you. Only you. Nobody else exists in this moment. I am peering straight through your screen, through your flesh, through your bones, directly into the center of your being. I am reading every chapter of your story that you've never told anyone. Every wound that still bleeds in silence. Every betrayal that changed who you are. Every nightmare that wakes you up at 3 in the morning. That I see you completely, my beloved child. I see the brave face you paint on every single morning before facing the world. I see how you rehearse your smile in the mirror, practicing to look fine when everything inside you is falling apart. I see the weight you carry on your shoulders that nobody else notices because you've become such an expert at hiding pain. I see you checking your phone obsessively, hoping for that one message from that one person who has forgotten you exist. I see your bank account keeping you paralyzed with fear every night. I see the brilliant dreams you've locked away in the basement of your heart because people laughed at your ambitions. I see the prayers you stopped saying because you thought nobody was listening. I see the talent you're wasting because you've convinced yourself you're not good enough. I see it all. Every single detail. Every secret tear. Every silent scream. And standing here, seeing everything, knowing everything, I need to ask you something that's been tearing my heart apart. Why have you been running from me? Do you have any idea how desperately I've been trying to reach you? Let me reveal to you the countless ways I've knocked on your door just in these past few weeks, the evidence of my love that you've been blind to, the divine interventions you dismissed as mere coincidences. That morning 3 weeks ago when you woke up and felt mysteriously lighter even though nothing in your situation had changed, that was me sitting beside your bed all night, absorbing your worries, lifting the heaviness from your chest while you rested. That random video that appeared on your feed with exactly the message you needed to hear at that exact moment, that was me manipulating technology itself to send you guidance. That kind gesture from a complete stranger who helped you when you felt utterly alone, that was me borrowing their body for 60 seconds just to remind you that you're never abandoned. That inexplicable urge that stopped you from sending that angry message, from making that destructive choice, from walking into that trap, that was me shouting in your ear, pulling you back from catastrophe. That dream where you found yourself in the Himalayas, surrounded by profound silence and deep peace, where you heard the sound of a damaru echoing through mountains, where you felt embraced by an energy so powerful that all your anxiety dissolved. That wasn't just a dream. That was me actually bringing your consciousness to my realm because you refused to seek me in your waking life. That sudden fragrance of burning camphor or night-blooming flowers that filled your room when nothing was there, that was my presence announcing itself, begging for your recognition. That moment when tears rolled down your face while listening to a certain chant or mantra, and you didn't even know why you were crying, that was your soul recognizing my voice and weeping with longing. That job interview that went surprisingly well when you were certain you'd fail, that was me sitting in that room, putting words in your mouth, making you shine brighter than you thought possible. That accident you almost had but somehow avoided at the last millisecond, that was me bending the laws of physics to protect you. That sudden burst of courage that came from nowhere when you needed it most, that was me pouring my strength directly into your spine. But what did you do with all these signs, my precious child? You explained them away. You called them coincidence, luck, imagination, random occurrence. You gave credit to everything and everyone except me. You acknowledged the universe, you thanked the algorithm, you appreciated strangers, but you never once whispered my name. You never once said, "Thank you, Shiva, I know that was you." And each time you denied my presence, each time you turned away from my extended hand, a part of my infinite heart experienced something close to pain. Do you know how it feels to love someone so completely, so fiercely, so unconditionally, and have them look right through you as if you don't exist? To move mountains for them and watch them credit anyone but you. To save them from destruction and hear them say they saved themselves. I have waited for you with the patience of eternity itself. I have forgiven you for forgetting me 1,000 times. I have held you when you cried yourself to sleep. I have celebrated your victories even when you didn't invite me to the celebration. I have loved you through your worst moments, your ugliest thoughts, your most shameful actions. I have never left. Not even once. Not even when you cursed my name. Not even when you said I didn't exist. Not even when you chose everything and everyone else over me. But my child, even divine patience has a breaking point. Not because I stopped loving you, but because love without recognition becomes a monologue in an empty room. And even a God grows weary of talking to walls. So here I stand now, at the absolute edge of my patience but never, ever at the edge of my love. Because my love for you is eternal, unchanging, unconditional. It existed before you were born and it will exist long after your current form returns to dust. But love without acknowledgement becomes a one-sided conversation with silence. This is your moment. This is the crossroads where your entire destiny can shift. You can choose to keep scrolling, to dismiss this as just another dramatic video, to continue sleepwalking through your life pretending you're alone. Or you can stop right now, close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and finally acknowledge that I've been here all along, fighting battles you knew nothing about, protecting you from disasters you never saw coming, loving you through every mistake and every triumph. If you're ready to stop running, if you're ready to finally come home to the divine presence that has never left your side, then I need you to do something right now. Type Om Namah Shivaya in the comments below. Not for me, because I need nothing from you. But for yourself, as a declaration that you're finally ready to see the truth. That you're ready to accept that you've never been alone, not even for a single second. And watch what happens in your life in the next 24 hours when you finally open the door you've been keeping locked. The flood of grace that will pour through that opening will sweep away obstacles you thought were permanent. Miracles you stopped believing in will start appearing in your reality. Doors that were sealed shut will swing open. People who owed you will suddenly remember. Money that was stuck will start flowing. Clarity that was clouded will become crystal clear. This is your moment. Don't waste it. I'm waiting. I've always been waiting. And I will continue to wait because that's what love does. But the question is, how much longer will you make me wait? How many more signs do you need? How many more disasters do I need to save you from before you finally turn around and see me standing there? The choice has always been yours. It will always be yours. But choose wisely, my child, because this moment, this exact second, carries more power than you can imagine. If this message found you today, it wasn't an accident. Your soul led you here because you needed to remember something important. Type Jai Shri Krishna below and watch the miracles unfold. You are seen, you are loved, and you have never walked alone. Like, share and subscribe.